welcome to tonight's episode of Crazy Adventures, where a bunch of us nerdy-ass gamers just sit around and try and play Dungeons & Dragons. From where we left off, our adventurers took on their first quest to find a mysterious item. Upon going through the local wildlands in search for this specific building, our group have gone through countless waves of creatures and unknown threats. Just recently slaying the owlbear with a mighty guiding bolt shoved right up its ass. And through some thorough investigation during the middle of nighttime, they managed to uncover a secret passageway deep inside the building, leading into a dark tunnel. So, without further ado, what would you like to do?
So is the tunnel open now?
Yes.
Is it just like, how does it look?
Well, considering with your night vision, it's just like opening a door into another dark little tunnel. It's not as big, but it's just like enough room for an average size humanoid just to go in at one at a time.
I say we go in. There's not much we can do.
Okay, alright. Is everyone else, what is everybody else doing?
I'll just follow along.
Follow. Yep. Okay, so, you taking the lead, Cray?
Yep.
Okay, so you start entering into the doorway. You start to feel a bit of a chill arising from the tunnel. But that is pretty much it. There is some cobwebs in the corners. Like, this place has been not ventured through for quite some time, as far from your own perception. Are you happy to continue?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, as you proceed further in, a one by one, who's after Cray?
That'll probably be me, because I said I'd follow afterwards.
Okay. So, Marcus is following. Who's next?
Me.
Nyx, Earthfor, and Blazor.
I'll be at the back.
Alright, so you'll be at the back. So Blazor, then Earthfor. Okay, good to know. Right, so as you start venturing through, there is a small little descent. So you seem to be going down a set of stairs. Are you just walking down?
Very cautiously.
No, doing cartwheels.
You're doing cartwheels. Okay, as you are picturing yourself doing cartwheels behind the group, creating a lot of noise, which is echoing through this enclosed little staircase heading down. Nothing seems to be happening, just a lot of cobwebs in the way. With Marcus's torch, it is lighting a lot of it, so you can clearly see it's just a lot of stonework. It seems to be very deserted, the area that you're entering into. You all still proceeding, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Okay, so as you go in, there is a opening that leads immediately to the left. So it's like a left-hand turn. And as soon as you get into it, with your dark vision, Cray, as the first you see is a small room, just big enough, with five tombs. These specific stone coffins, I would say, sorry. These 5 stone coffins, there are 4, 2 facing each other oppositely, so they're parallel to each other. And then the one to the back of this small room is quite bigger than the rest. And it seems to have a statue figurine that covers the entire size of this coffin, and the image is the full sculpture is a humanoid in full armor holding a spear. And all of these coffins, all have the insignia of the horizon with the star on top of each one. What do you do?
So this spear, is that stone too, or is that maybe the spear we were looking for?
You're right. You were right, Marcus. You were right after. So you're technically behind the. You can't really tell from where you are because it is just over 60 feet away.
Okay.
So you can go forward and investigate if you wish.
Yes, please.
Okay. Give me a sec. I forgot to upload D&D Beyond because I'm a prat and I've just paid for the subscription service. So, yay. Good use of my money, chat.
Yay!
But now everyone can see my rolls as well on D&D Beyond. So, for people that were asking about my rolls, even though I've got solid dice next to me, I'm going to keep my people happy.
I have solid dice too, and I'm not been able to use those, so...
Suffer.
I've probably got dice
If I have
somewhere.
to suffer, so do you.
I already do.
Well, no, you can roll it and just take pictures of the dice if I dispute your rolls. That's not happened yet. I will. It will upload for me.
Are we going to be using Roll20 today?
No, we will not be using Roll20 today.
Well, then I will just be closing that one.
Yeah, I would say...
Same.
One less tab to have open.
Yeah.
JK, here's a fight.
JK, here's a fight.
Oh, you're dead now.
Astral now, so it's a bit better.
You're fighting 20 dragons. Go.
Do you want 20 dragons?
No?
No.
Only joking.
Don't fucking test me.
Don't fucking test me, what?
We
We're
have a
okay.
super tiny dragon. 20 tiny dragons.
And a gecko that thinks he's a dragon, so I think that's more than enough.
Indeed.
And I've got half a dragon, I suppose. I've got a drake, which will then turn into a dragon at a later level.
Okay, right, so, you approaching it yourself? You're approaching this one large tomb yourself?
Yes, I was going to investigate, so should I roll an investigation?
Yes, please, roll an investigation check.
Yeah, I actually almost clicked the right thing, too. Yay! That's a 10.
It's a 10. Well, I could say, because considering your head height is just a tip of the coffin, I can definitely say with the history you have, you can tell a difference between what's not rock or stone.
Really hope.
Yeah, the spear is stone. So the entire figure on top of this coffin is a stone base.
That's really what I was wondering about, so I'm happy with that.
Awesome. Okay. Right. So, anyone?
The other tombs.
The other tombs?
Yeah.
You want to perform an investigation check on them?
Yeah.
Okay, fire away.
Dude.
And can I investigate if there's
9.
something I can
Yeah,
do?
go ahead. Roll another one. Because you went over and created a separate action. Yeah, we'll do that.
And that's a 12.
Wow, you're rolling crap today. Damn. JK. Right, so with a 12 and a 9, you can clearly see that the other 4 are just quite basic looking. And there seems to be no seals. There is no rim so it doesn't seem to. I think it was just there for more of a decoration, more than anything. With a 12 and an assisted 9, you both can
Can
fit.
I try and investigate?
Go right ahead.
Fantastic. Watch me get 0. Oh, look at that. 17. Give me something, boy. Give me something.
Okay. You can tell that there is a lot of dust and that on top of it. And you, even licking the stone to see if it's anything special, you've just now got a very dirty taste in your mouth.
Fantastic.
Okay. Also with a 17, you do notice with your perception, aided by your torchlight, you do notice that there is something on the ceiling.
I will fucking... I don't know what I'll do. I'll just let people know that I see something on the ceiling.
Oh god.
I start looking up, but I can't see anything, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah, you can. With the assisted torchlight, you rolled under 10, so you couldn't even see up.
If I raise my torch, can I see it clearer?
Yes, you can. It is not a very tall room. It's like, I would say it's max 10, 15 feet by about 20 feet, 20, 30 feet across. So it's not a very big room. Yeah, with raising your torch, you do illuminate the area a bit more. Up top, there is a constellation of sorts. Various shapes and images. Very distorted by age. And covered by a lot of cobwebs and dust and debris. I will need you to roll an investigation if you want to.
Can I use my investigation roll?
Yeah, everyone can roll investigation if they want to have a look into it.
Have you seen my investigation roll?
Yeah, I
got
did.
18.
24, 11, 18. Okay, so with a 20... Is that a natural 20? No, it's not. Thank fuck for that.
That's a natural 18 plus a 6.
Okay, alright. So, with everyone, you can fairly picture out that there is, in the center, a circle with it's got no prior image, but all you see is 2 red eyes. 2 piercing red eyes.
Like the image of eyes or actual eyes?
It's an image of eyes in the center of this circle, which the rest of this circle is filled with just waves of black water.
Okay, can I push on the red eyes?
You how tall are you?
I think I'm the same height as me, so 6'2". Hold on, 6'3". I forgot my own height.
The building is about 15 foot high.
Okay, well, if we all get on each other's shoulders.
So okay, so you want to start building a ladder to go and reach it?
I'm 6'11", so I can lift someone up.
Lift me
I'm
up.
gonna go hide
And
now.
that's 12, and then we need someone else, and then sorted.
Okay. Well,
Cray, you're getting on top.
well, hold on. You gotta remember, 6 feet is measured from your head down to your feet, right? So if you're adding arm length, you got a picture, you're gonna be more than 15 feet. If you try and put Cray and yourself, you're gonna try and like create a domino effect, and you're all just gonna fall on your ass.
I
I'm
was
just
more
gonna.
thinking we're standing on each other's shoulders rather
All right,
than
I'm gonna.
lifting each
I'm.
other up, 'cause
All
it
right. So
requires a lot
who?
of strength.
All right, I need to know this now. Who is going to be on top of Urful's shoulders?
That'd be me.
Okay, so Marcus. So you are going to be touching Urful to get on top.
Oh.
So you're allowing this, okay? Urful, I need you to roll a strength. Is it going to be a strength? Yes, strength check.
Every time I've done the strength check, it's been under 8, so
Well, we'll see.
22.
Nearly-
19 out of 3.
Nearly natural. Okay, so with very great ease, like you're like panicking, like trying to grab Marcus like a baby and then boost him up onto your shoulders. Like, am I gonna fuck myself over? Don't. Marcus is now on top, feeling like he's the king of the world, or some weird kind of effect is happening to him. You reach up successfully. You try and put your hand towards it. It's just stone.
Is it a gemstone?
No, just plain stone. So
You almost got one there.
I was really hoping it was a button. Because, I mean, you look at red, you're thinking button,
yeah.
press it.
But however, since you're all right close to it, you can clearly now see the other images that split off in segments of 5. These 5 all seem to be carrying something specific on them. The images are a bit degraded, but you can tell they're holding something,
Maybe
and they're aiming their items towards this thing in the middle.
Can I try and jump towards this thing in the middle? Oh wait, is it a hanging thing or is it an
It's
image?
it's actually in the ceiling. It's an artwork in the ceiling.
Okay, well, I probably won't be able to jump and grab it, so could I try and get Thor to shuffle over to the middle of the...
You are in the middle because the circle is in the
Oh,
middle.
Okay. Okay.
Wait, we're not up against a wall?
Wait. I
No,
thought we were up
you
against
are.
the wall,
You
yeah.
know, no. He is on top of you.
So
You're
we're just
holding.
in the middle of the room doing
Yes!
a surf attack.
Yes,
Okay.
you are.
Can
As I
try and
said,
grab
in the
thing
middle.
I try and grab the thing in the
Can
middle.
they
The
see
thing in the
what
middle is the circle.
With the eyes.
Yes.
The thing that's put... What? I'm so confused.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I think my condition's triggering that I'm describing things wrong.
You know the image of the 2 eyes? It's on the ceiling in the middle, not on the wall.
Yeah.
And all of the other pictures are around it, pointing towards that?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. So it's like a circle inside of a circle. So it's like a dome-ish effect.
Oh, the way you were making it sound...
Yeah.
made it sound like
Sorry.
a-
That's my condition triggering.
No, that's alright.
Sorry. But yeah, so you have got this like memorial. It's kind of a memorial artwork in the ceiling, and it has got all of this. It seems like if it was freshly made, there was a lot of fine detail, but you can get the sense that this place you're in is very, very old.
Hmm. I could imagine.
I'm asking them. Can you see what the other other images are? Because I'm on the floor, I'm not high enough up to see.
Oh
what's
yeah,
there.
you're 3 foot. You're 3 foot.
Yeah.
I'm up there with the torch, so surely
My-
they could see.
Oh, she's got dark vision. She can see 60 feet for she can see up to 60 feet.
But I'm small, so I'm not. I'm not up close and personal with them. So I can. You said they were degraded. So
Yeah,
I
they
don't
are
know how
degraded.
Yeah, they are.
Details. I want details.
Okay, so Marcus is obviously relaying this information.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I will need who is proficient in Arcana?
Not me.
I have a +4.
I have a -1.
I have a +5.
Okay, I will need the people that are proficient in Arcana to roll a Arcana check, please.
I don't have the proficient dot on it, but I have a plus.
I've rolled 25. It's not 20.
Natural 20. Nice.
Plus 5.
I have a
Ray
13.
sees into the future.
Okay, right. So with a natural 20, you start to get the same sensation that you were sensing outside this building, but a lot more stronger and a lot more intense. With a natural 20, you can clearly see that hanging over this the larger coffin, at the back of this room, there is a small...
With a statue on top.
Well, it's hanging. So it's like hanging. So it's like watching over this coffin. There is a necklace wrapped around the neck of the silhouette of an angel with a blindfold over it.
Free jewelry.
Yeah, should I get out? I feel like I want to take that, but I also feel like I don't, because it's like, it's a tomb. You never know.
It's the same angel that was outside, so I think we should see if there's any writing on it.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
I'm gonna run over because I'm not being carried around.
I'll just jump off of Earth's shoulders now. I think I've been up there long enough.
Do a flip and then a pose at the bottom.
Oh, you need to do an acrobatic.
Do you want to do a flip and a pose?
I'm doing a flip and a pose.
Alright, I need you to roll a acrobatics check for me, please.
Acrobatics. Hold on, not that one.
That's fine.
Oh,
That's
that was a good roll too. Fuck! Can I use my athletics?
a 7.
I broke my neck.
You attempt to get off, but because you are a bit more heavier and longer than Urfa was expecting, you didn't get enough reach. So technically, your crotch hit the back of Urfa's head, and then you literally flipped forward quickly, and then land on your back, winding yourself for a minute.
God.
Like you just literally just went.
I just turn around and I just look at him. And then I fall flat on my ass laughing.
Well, it was suggested, I thought it'd be funny, and I did it, and now I hate myself.
I run over and investigate that necklace.
Yep, go ahead. Roll.
Oh shit, I'm winded, I can't nick it from you before you do it.
Yeah. I would say it will take a good minute for you to regain your posture from falling like that.
Maxie!
So,
I
no, wait, can
I want to say don't touch the necklace until we look for writing on the statue first.
Yeah,
Agreed.
that's why I said investigate.
Am I still
not
in
stealth
the
or
tower?
sleight of hand or anything.
No, you're still in the build. You're like a bit more to the left, like 15. Okay. Hold on for a sec. You're a bit more. You took the lead inside the room, so you're a bit more deeper inside.
Wink.
Wink ding. Okay, easy now.
But I just smacked my tongue.
What were you specifically saying, Cray? What do you want to do?
Is there anything on the statue? I want to look onto it, like the other angle. Yes.
Roll an investigation check. For yourself.
18. Language 11.
11. All right, Nix, with your 15, you see it's very dusty, covered in a lot of cobwebs. There seems to be nothing else apart from the necklace.
So I can't sense anything either.
With your account, you sense there is now a strong magical presence coming from the necklace. With your
Malicious?
It's Dr. Bright.
Yeah, a nice one.
with your 11, Cray, I would say after seeing Nyx doing what she doing, trying to jump up and having a look at it, I would say you pretty much know the same. Even with your height advantage, there's seems to be nothing on the silhouette apart from the necklace around the neck.
Can I do my sleight of hand check now and see if I can snag that necklace? Or do we want to investigate it even more?
Okay,
Let me take it.
alright,
Oh!
okay, roll, okay, roll sleight of hand, stealing a necklace, actually, yeah, that'll be right. Yeah, roll a sleight of hand check for me, please. If she rolls...
That's 24. I'm proficient in sleight of hand.
I know. Rogues. Fucking
in sleight of hand.
rogues. Fucking rogues, people. Okay, so...
Magic, I'll tell you.
Actually, Cray, I need you to roll a perception check for me, please.
Natural 20, I think. Plus
22.
22.
You just see Nyx put the necklace in her possession.
I'm like, no.
Mine!
But even with a natural 20, her 24 outbeat your natural 20, so you see it happen, but it was too late. As soon as you touch the necklace, Nyx,
Yeah?
a message, well, I would say a voice suddenly echoes in your head.
Well, I thought you sent me a message now. I was like, oh, okay, wait.
Alright, who's left? Oh,
Okay.
Pooper. I think he's got the blue screen of death. No matter.
He's recovering from the fall, it's fine.
He's recovering from the fall.
No, one popped up on my Discord, so I thought you actually sent me a message.
No, this message is fine. I will say if there's anything extremely important or vital, I will have to ask you to separate into a different Discord call. But that won't happen, not for a bit. Anyway, so you get this message.
Yeah.
Well, these words start to echo into your head. About... Alright, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. About goddamn time. I was wondering when you were going to find it. Make sure you bring that thing to me. Quickly, please. Chop, chop. And as soon as you hear 2 clap sounds, that's it.
So about time. So my head.
All right, about goddamn time.
Yep.
Nah, even I forgot that shit. Fuck.
About goddamn time, make sure you bring that thing to me.
Yeah.
About goddamn time, I was wondering when you were going to find it. Quickly, please, chop chop.
Oh.
That's what I put down.
Quickly bring it to me, please. Chop chop. That's what it's supposed to say. Now, after hearing these words echo into your own consciousness, what do you do?
I'll laugh. Mine now. Gonna pay a hefty price to get that shit back. It's shiny and it's mine.
Is it actually shiny? How does it look?
You actually just grabbed it. You didn't actually.
I just looked at it.
Yeah, you just grabbed it. After like scrubbing off some of the surface dust and cobwebs from the necklace, obviously from you touching it, it is a heavily detailed golden necklace.
What kind is it? Is there gems on it?
It seems to be a centerpiece to this necklace with a deep topaz colored jewel very thick, like a hexagonal jewel shape in the centerpiece.
Oh, yellow?
Topaz, about orangey yellow. I think I've got that right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More
See,
amber.
I'm sorry. My condition is triggering today, so there's going to be a lot of stirring. That's a problem with my condition, people. If you're a bit confused in the chat, Pooper has just messaged me. He had a PC crash. Well, sorry, internet died. So we'll fill him in later. All right.
I wrote it down on a little card. Yeah, I tend to do that with small things so that I have that separate from the other notes.
Right, no worries. Right, so with that message, we'll safely assume now, has gone through your brain, what do you do?
I polish the necklace and then I put it in my bag, or in my little pouch. And then I tell the others that I get a message in my head. Someone wanted us to find this necklace and bring it back. So my guess is it's that where dude we met.
Can we all look at the necklace? Please?
Are you gonna try and take the necklace?
Well, it doesn't really matter who's carrying it, considering it is what we were sent here for. Well, it appears at least. You can carry it afterwards. I have no qualms.
So are you gonna try and take it from me? Yes or no? That's a really easy question.
No.
Okay, then you can look at it. I hold it up.
Okay, you hold it. Okay, you hold it up in front of them, whilst you are peering this to a group of people that are above the average height of 6 feet. They are kneeling down or crouching down to have a look at it. It's a very shiny, very out of place piece of jewelry in this very derelict, old, dusty place.
Does it have any dust on it?
A little, only like around the actual necklace part. After Nyx has spent a bit of time polishing and cleaning the dirt out from the center piece of the necklace.
Nyx, by any chance, how dusty was it before you took it?
Very dusty.
Oh God.
You can still see. I point up at the statue. You can still see how dusty it was there.
Is there anything else noteworthy of this?
It's
fantastic.
Detailed. It's gold. It's got an amber/topaz colored gem in it. So it's between gold and orange. Yellow and orange. Sorry.
Style.
I didn't sense any magic or anything malice around it. So.
Can I try and perform the history check on it to see if I know anything about it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Natural 20, plus 5.
Fucking hell, there is other numbers in the dice apart from a fucking 20. Jesus.
The previous time.
Okay, alright, I would say with your keen mind has now focused into a tense level of this mysterious, shiny object in front of you. You can tell that whoever crafted this necklace is of high, I would say of high expertise. There is not a lot of flaws. I would say there is practically no flaws. Instead, on the artwork, the metal forging of this particular piece of jewelry, the jewel seems to be perfectly shined, authentic. With your high perception arcana, you do notice there is a strong magical source coming from the center of this gem.
I just remember, I just said it wasn't any malice.
Yeah, there is no malice, but you sense there is actual magical presence. And with a natural 20 and him being really close, he can detect that it was coming from the jewel inside the necklace itself.
Have we taken the necklace yet?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Fuck.
Yes, Nyx took the necklace. Even with Crazy Natural 20 perception, could not catch her in time. So, unfortunately, it is in Nyx's possession. However, Nyx has shown it to the group, and with a natural 20 from Modern, in look into it, you now notice that the jewel itself is of very powerful magic.
And a very high value.
Yup.
So, Nix, you know we're good
No.
friends. But please take pity on me. My internet just died.
What is this internet you speak of?
Yeah. Never
That's what Blazel says from behind. What is this
My
internet you speak?
magical connection has died.
Well, that's your problem, not mine. This is
My
mine.
connection to the spirit nodes of this world.
God,
I'm putting
heartless.
it back in my bag.
Heart.
Okay, alright.
But the curious question is, why did that lovely gentleman send us here for this exact necklace with such power?
When he could have just done it himself.
Yeah. Considering that he is watching over us, we did hear his message. He knows where the necklace is.
He
I'd
is
say,
really lazy, or there's something going on here.
I'd say I didn't trust the guy in the bar, and I think we should destroy the necklace.
I'm looking at him.
I also mentioned that I think we should put it in some sort of pouch, because he may be listening.
It's in my pouch. It's in the pouch I have around my neck.
Okay, you relay this, your words of concern and potential advances in what you're going to do with the necklace. Blazor is still a bit confused on what is happening.
Just dribbling in the corner.
Yeah, he's actually got his head resting, facing towards it like he's been told off, but he's just standing there looking amused. Okay.
He gives us all his stuff.
Okay, so you've relayed your concerns. I would say, as an update, you are heading into the early parts of the now next day morning. And at this point, I will clarify this. Cray and Marcus, your buddies in crime, Jeremy and Tesla, have now vanished back into the ethereal realm, as it has now gone past a whole hour.
Yep.
Oh, my baby.
Imagine so.
And
It's alright, I can just summon him again.
And Toby starts slowly walking down the stairs as it was on top of Tesla when it vanished. In a bit of concern and little puppy dog eyes of sorts, looks up to you, is like,
Oh, did your friend disappear? Come here.
and then it just like rapidly just like crawls up back into the pouch around your neck. Okay. So what do you all want to do? Is there anything else you want to do in here, or?
Is there anything else? There wasn't much else to investigate in there, was there? There was dust and images and cobwebs.
Is there anything else lootable?
Roll an investigation check.
Okay.
I'll help with that.
No, fuck you. You got the thing. 20, natural 20 plus 2, 22. Hey, give me some loot.
She rolled a 19 on a natural 30. Rogues,
I got
man.
20, I got
Fucking
natural 20.
rogues.
Give me some loot now. Fuck.
Right, okay, so
I think that's my first natural 20.
Yeah, you.
Everyone's popping their natural 20 cherries.
Old chum.
Okay, all right. With a natural 20, you notice that on the large coffin that was underneath this silhouette of an angel has got a rim around the base of this coffin.
I shall remove it.
You're just going straight up to it and open it.
Yeah, I'm not giving Nix the chance. I'm going straight to it and opening it.
Okay. Right, I will need you to roll a investigation check. Sorry, nope. You need to roll a strength check first.
Fuck, that's a 9. Thor!
You are straining, and you might have pulled a muscle.
I'm just gonna raise my hand here. Hi! It's a shiny.
Okay. So Marcus has now signaled for their most strongest companion to assist. Urful, what do you do?
I'm gonna ask what you're gonna do to make it worth me ruining this person's grave.
Depends how much the stuff is worth.
Then I'm not touching
You
it.
don't know
I'll give you a cut. I'll give you a cut of whatever I sell.
Give me legal custody of Tesla.
You can fuck right off.
Can I try to lift the thing?
Roll for a strength check.
God, this is gonna be bad. Right in the middle.
With no modifier, just a straight 10. Okay.
I rolled a straight 8.
All right. Well, considering this specific coffin is of your head height, you're actually like trying to stretch out, trying to provide assistance. Cray, you try to, and you might have accidentally broken a nail. Or 3.
Thor, please.
Offer me
I'm
something.
trying again.
I shall offer you my body.
You try and
Can
you're
we
like,
all together?
okay, who's going to take charge?
Me, because I want the shit.
Okay, so everyone is agreeing to assist Marcus, yes?
Yeah,
No.
I want help.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm agreeing.
Alright, so the people that have agreed are taking positions all around it. Are you all going to be around it, or are you going to be at one side?
I can go on top of the coffin and try and.
That won't
Make
help.
it heavier.
Yeah, make it heavy. I think
Can I
if we
sit on top of the
can
coffin?
on the at one side. We'll
Yeah,
just be able to
you
push it off.
can.
Alright, I'm gonna sit on top of the coffin.
I'm going to stab you through the heart.
I was just trying to get in a better position because I'm short.
I'm just gonna say that this is obviously someone of importance, so you sure you want to rob their grave?
I missed out on a fucking necklace because my magical spirit interference shit happened. So I want any loot I can fucking find.
If
Wait,
the necklace
fuck,
should make
Michael.
you not want to open it.
Michael, you didn't send us a loot list of that shit.
No, that loot list will come after you've done the thing.
It fucking better, boy.
I've got it here. And don't call me out by my full name. We're on live, you little ass.
I'm just gonna jump down again.
Okay,
I'm gonna
right.
sit
So,
on the
Earthor is going to be on top. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay, Earthor is now sitting on top, which may or may not have increased the weight of the lid. Okay, I would need Marcus. I would say it would have been advantage, but now Earthor is now on top. You're gonna have to roll a straight strength check because Earthor is a heavy paladin.
With all that armor. as
Oh
well.
my fucking god!
I weigh 220 pounds and I'm wearing heavy
I
armor.
have an idea. I have Thunder Wave. I can clap.
Those
Stuff.
cheeks.
Yes. And it will push push off the leads. Yes, tops of the tombs off, and perhaps that will work.
Thunderwave?
Yeah.
It does push things away, but
A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. So
yeah, it's gonna hurt our ears though because this is a small place.
That is
if you
correct.
just hug the wall, it won't push you much. It'll just kind of be like.
No, the sound itself is gonna be definitely.
Does it make sound? I don't know.
Oh,
It's not the thunder clap or
wave.
whatever.
Of course, it makes sense.
Fair enough.
Oh, there's something that is not in my flipping book. Wow! Thank God that works. Right. Thunderwave.
In addition, unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away.
What's the radius of the Thunderwave?
15 feet.
If you use Thunderwave, everyone's going to be affected by it because there's only a 30-foot room.
I'll take the damage. I'm okay with it.
I won't.
Well,
Shit.
just leave the room. Leave.
I'm staying. I'm not giving you a chance to steal it from under my feet.
How is it with...
Okay.
How is it? You all fighting just open a fucking coffin.
I do feel bad for robbing a coffin because it's like a natural. It's like.
All right.
What would be
Okay. I think Blaze.
I'm not grave robber. I'm leaving.
All right. As Blazor has just now come out of a daze of confusion, Blazor, after seeing everything unfold, what would you like to do?
Just watch everyone do what they're doing.
Very well.
I'm going up the stairs.
You're going upstairs.
I don't really want to get involved in what they're doing.
With this anymore.
Okay. Right. Okay.
Hey, who wants to stand near me when all of this happens?
How much will you give me if I do?
I'll give you a nice pat on the head and maybe 1 pint of beer in the bar.
I need my phone to get Thunderwave out.
I will stand right next to Cray as he's doing this.
Okay, right. So you're all getting position. Blazor, are you going to stay in the room or are you going to leave?
Leave.
Right, you're leaving. Earthful, you're on top of the coffin that they're trying to open. Are you still going to be on top of the coffin?
No, I'm going to step off the coffin and draw my sword.
Thor, I swear to God.
To leave.
Don't stand in between a wannabe drunk and
And 1
his
pint of beer.
potential loot.
Okay. Right. Alright, well, things are starting to become of an escalated proportion.
To be fair, we can find something very important in these graves. Because there are 5 graves, one with a statue, and on the ceiling there is 2 angry eyes and 5 things pointing at it. So maybe something in the graves will help us deduce what were they and what were they fighting.
So you're telling me we took a contract from a guy to go get something. When we get the thing, he tell us to bring it back to him, and now where the topaz thing was, you want to destroy the graves?
No.
Not destroy them. Push the lids off. Don't destroy them.
It's the same thing.
We're grave robbing respectfully.
So you're gonna open the grave
We can
go
close the
back
grave afterwards.
to this person, or are we just gonna keep the necklace?
Well, necklace is Nyx's, as far as I know.
Yeah, Nyx is already gone with that.
Yeah, she's already like vibing with. So.
She's pretty much rubbing cheeks with the necklace as you speak to her behind her back while she's upstairs, like, precious.
Don't worry, I have an idea. If she does anything with the necklace, I have a plan B. We'll be able to close the grave afterwards. We're not destroying them, we're just opening them to see what's inside.
I put my sword back in my thingy, walk out and tell them they're not to be trusted.
That's cool with me.
That's fine.
Okay. Right, so Earthfall now leaves. Do you still want to proceed with a Thunder Wave?
Yes.
Okay. You cast Thunder Wave. I will need Marcus to roll a Is it Const or Dexterity?
Constitution saving throw.
You need to roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
For 13.
Of a DC.
2. So I take
Two-
100 damage and I die instantly.
I need
Cray,
to roll for damage.
2d8, please.
Oh god. Okay, let's hope it's 12.
Take mark 12 points of damage off your character sheet, please.
Done. That better get me a drink. At the bar,
Okay,
or
as
I'm going to
you
have to go
release a thunder wave from your proximity, you yourself, Marcus, are pushed right to the stone edge of the wall as you were like about 10 feet. So I won't let you take bludgeoning damage because you were willing to take it, so you're a bit more embraced, but you were pushed back away from this grave. The lid does just like edges off, so like a corner of it is now open to you.
Ooh.
What do you want to do?
I look through that little opening.
Okay, you look through. There seems to be some material inside there.
Can we try and push it now again, now that it's been dislodged?
Yes.
Okay, great. Do you want to help me with this?
Sure.
I would say after you've got the initial weight off, pushing it, you won't need to roll. But I would say you have exhausted a lot of your arm strength. Like your arms are like really heavy and sore. What you now see with the open light of the torch now illuminating inside seems to be a skeleton, ragged, very old and dusty, very brittle, with certain pieces of armor still holding the position of its body in place. You notice that the arms have seemed to be snapped off very recently. And as soon as you notice that, I will need immediately Cray to roll an Arcana check for me, please.
I roll a natural 20 for this.
Wait,
11.
so
11.
Who took damage from the thunder wave thing?
Marcus.
That's me.
Did Jason not take damage as well? He was
He-
in the room.
No, he left.
Oh,
I left the room.
oh
Come
okay.
on, remember?
I rolled 11.
Sorry, I can take you off the not trusted list then.
Okay. Right, so the 11, unfortunately, you start to sense an build-up of magical force coming from the coffin. And then suddenly, 3, 2, 1,
Can I run away?
a sonic boom just emits. Not enough to create damage, but your ears start to ring. And that's it.
Can we can definitely hear.
I
that
would
from
say
up
you
there.
have noticed this sonic boom echo from the tunnel that you all came up through on the staircase.
Oh my god! What did I do now then? I'm
As
gonna yell down. Are you guys okay? They probably can't hear me, but I'm still gonna try.
I just look at you with like the blurred vision and like, maybe. Yeah, we're okay.
okay, right. As you start to regain your focus after your ears are slowly ringing, you seem to see that nothing has seemed to have happened inside the coffin. The contents inside hasn't changed.
It was booby trapped.
all you now see is just a skeletal remains with shredded rags. But it does contain a book. A very thin book.
Pray that's yours. I don't like knowledge.
I'll take it.
You take the book. Okay, you reach in, take the book. It's very dusty, very old, very, very badly decayed. From the outside.
Does it say anything on the cover?
All it has is the symbol of a horizon with a star.
Ooh. Can I open it and try and like skim through if I can understand anything?
Yeah. Okay. I need to actually pull out notes for this now. Ooh. No, wrong book.
Oops.
I have too many notepads. There's no such thing as too many notepads. What am I talking about? I'm a fucking dungeon master, bitch. Alright.
Oh, Thunderwave hurt.
That Thunderwave did hurt.
Really? I didn't notice.
I did. I just saw your
12
stats.
HP. Fuck me. I'm on 10 HP now.
That's why I said it hurt.
Okay.
Dear.
What you can say, what the inside the contents, the words missing from the sentences seem to not make a lot of sense. It is all in common. It is all in general common. It seems to like start saying something. The blank blank blank. It blank blank blank. It seems to be heavily damaged, worn away. It seems that adding a book inside of a decaying corpse coffin, the moisture has seemed to have soaked into the book and has caused a lot of decay and degradation in the pages as well. But it does say one clear sentence right, I would say, near the center of this book, very thin book. It says, it was imprisoned. And that's it.
It? What's it? Oh, fuck.
It was imprisoned. It is 3 words.
Does it mean the bird thing that we fought? No.
It must be whatever. I point to the ceiling. That red-eyed menace.
Black dragon.
Red-eyed black dragon. Sorry, continue.
I say we take the book with us, just in case.
Okay. Alright, add into your inventory, it will have to be a extra item, sorry. Oh, my stupid condition. Special book symbol. Special book symbol. We'll label it as that. Okay, as you take this very damaged book and put it into your bag for safekeeping, with Marcus with his ears still a bit ringing and a little bit of damage from the thunder wave that he took head first on.
For a pint.
For a pint. Would you like to do anything else?
Can we get a medic to look him over so that we know that he doesn't have any permanent damage from being slammed against a wall?
So you are now going upstairs?
Yep.
Okay, so...
I was gonna make sure there was no extra loot I could snag.
Okay, I will save the roll. No, it's I would say whatever was of value, Considering the arms of this skeletal remains seem to have broken off recently, it seems whatever of importance was has been taken.
Okay.
So we're not the first here.
Okay. So you then, with this discussion, you are slowly making your way back upstairs. The ringing just faintly in your hearing, but you seem to have pushed through most of it. Up there you see Urthor, Blazor, and Nyx holding the gem like a golem with the ring. What do you all do now?
Yeah, can I cast Cure Wounds on myself just to give myself a bit more HP?
Yeah, of course you can.
Cool.
Roll for Cure Wounds.
Yeah, that'll be a 6.
Okay. As you clean your hands off all the dust and cobwebs, you seem to warm your hands up, then you start rubbing yourself all over, and then this little light luminescent glow starts to heal you closely. As you seem to really enjoy this ability you have.
I do, it's very helpful.
Okay.
Helps relieve my stress, wink wink.
Okay, as you are up there, Nyx, then eventually, after admiring the new trinket that she has acquired, comes over to you with the combined loot that you have all gathered. Gathered. Right. Alright, this one's a bit of a list, so hope you're ready. Alright.
Oh boy.
Alright. So, between you two.
Give me a second. I need a new page, just in case.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Who's this between?
This is between Marcus and Nyx, who looted all the corpses that the owlbear was eating on last session.
Cool.
Fuck it.
Okay, so after vigorously wiping and scraping off all the blood, muscle pieces, chunks of all these devastating remains, you managed to successfully recover a particular jug, a scroll inside of a leather case, 2 potions of minor healing, so that'll be 2 potions of small healing.
Ooh, that might come in handy.
A particular small angled stick, 1 longbow, 1 greatsword, 1 longsword, 1 wooden shield, 2 pieces of a flute.
I'm assuming snapped in half.
Yeah, snapped in half.
Okay.
And a full set of leather armor.
What size?
Average size humanoid. Not modified for halfling size, I'm afraid.
I'm not a halfling size, I'm a gnome.
Well, halfling gnome is of the similar origin.
Teeny people size.
Okay, right. So now this is the part that you need to focus on. All right, you after rummaging through all the pouches and recovering as much currency as you all have, you have managed to acquire 50 gold pieces.
Oh, fucking. That's a lot of alcohol.
600 silver pieces. 950 copper pieces. and 90 gold pieces worth of mixed gems, all in
I'll
one
take the
single
gems.
pouch.
She can have the gems, I'll take all of the money. Is that fair, Nix?
Can I have the coppers too?
Yeah, go on then.
So you're gonna keep the loot to yourself.
I'll take the 50 gold and 600 silver, and then Nix has taken the 950 copper and 90 gold pieces worth of gems.
Okay. Alright. Okay, so who is taking the other items?
There was a scroll. What is that scroll? Is that in particular or anything?
Okay, you open the scroll, and you take it out, and then you roll it out. I need you to roll an Arcana check for me, please.
Give me a second.
I'm fucking rolling in it, bro.
12.
12. I would say with a 12, it seems to be contents of a certain spell. However, it is in a deep, old arcanic language that you might need to go and see an expert to decipher what the contents of the scroll specifically is.
Okay.
What kind of language? Mechanic?
It's the specific rune magic that wizards and sorcerers use to cast spells. So you probably might need to go and see a person of a specific profession to decipher what the contents is.
So there were some weapons, a longbow, sword,
a longbow,
sword.
Yeah, great sword, long sword, a wooden shield, a broken flute snapped in half, and a set of set of leather armor for a average humanoid size.
There was you said something about a stick that I missed.
There is a stick. Yes.
A small angled stick.
Small angle stick.
And a jug.
There was also a flute.
Yeah. Is there anything special about the jug? Yes.
So you're gonna be holding the jug.
I'm just now. I'm just asking.
Unless you can have the spell identify item. Unfortunately, it just looks like a jug to you.
Could I take one of the potions of minor healing?
You can take both if you want.
If no one's objecting, I just at least want one so I can not be as dead as I am because of that slam into the wall.
Okay. Yep. Use one potion of minor healing. It'll be minor healing or just small potion. It'll be one spell. I need to get to play it. Is it Dungeon Master's Guide for this one? I think it is. What is this?
So I look at the others. Do you want any? I'm taking the scroll. Do you any of you guys need the weapons? Because I have no use for these weapons. They're too big for me. And the armor. I can't use that either.
Potion of healing. It's 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Okay. So 6.
Yeah. So put another 6 health points and remove that one potion.
Oh, I never added it, so because there was no point considering I was using it instantly. But yeah.
Fair enough. Okay.
But yeah, everything else is up for the grabs. I've got my gold. I don't care about anything else.
Okay, so there is still 2 swords, a shield, a longbow, a set of leather armor. I should write that down properly. Broken flute, and a stick, and a jug.
I'll take a broken flute.
You take the broken flute.
If anyone wants any of the other stuff, I take the gems and the scroll, and the copper.
Can I mend the flute?
Yes, you can.
Hey!
Wait, did we figure out that holster thing?
You figured out that a longsword doesn't fit the grooves of the holder.
What about that great sword?
Might.
Great sword, neither. No, you checked the
Okay.
long sword, great sword. You checked the scimitar. You even put out one of your dicks. It didn't seem to fit.
Don't remind me.
And I think my response was it didn't fit even on the top of the table. So.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
does anyone want the jug, or should we just take the jug with us to have it identified with the scroll?
Well, I'm not carrying it, so if you want to, you
How
carry
heavy
it.
is it?
It just seems to be a typical wooden jug.
Okay, no, I'll carry it. I don't have a problem with that.
Okay. All right. So you grab the jug. What?
I also grab the scroll.
You've got the scroll with the leather case. You've got it on your person now.
Yep. And the gems.
And the gems. So there is still a stick, a leather, a blazer. Earthor, are you?
No, at this point, I'm just completely ignoring them three and cleaning my sword.
Okay, blazer.
I'm mending my flute.
I'll sit next to him. Just laughing with her, sorry, not him.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Okay, in that case, what's left?
Jug.
I
Oh, did you? Oh no, you hold the jug, didn't you? Yes. Yeah. Right. Sorry. There is a stick, a longbow, a great sword, a long sword, a wooden shield, and a set of leather armor.
I might as well take the long sword and great sword.
Mm-hmm.
Just a bit of extra cash.
Yep. So you put that on your person. Don't forget to put it in your thingy because of the weights. Well, yeah.
Long sword, great sword. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Sorted. I don't really want anything else.
Okay, so you are going to be leaving a set of leather armor, a longbow, and a stick.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll take the stick.
You take the stick. Okay.
Okay.
You take the stick. All right.
That'll be
right.
a custom item, won't it?
Yeah. As far as you know, unless you get the item identified.
Yeah, there's nothing about a stick on the.
I swear to God, we're going to identify that thing. It's going to be just a normal jug.
Hey, worst case, I get a new jug to drink from.
As soon as you said the word drink, what are you thinking about drinking?
Alcohol.
No, this is Nyx. Question for Nyx.
Yeah.
I'm guessing coffee or tea.
Shit, where's the book? Where's the book? Where's the book?
Oh dear.
Where's the book? Where's the book? Where's
I'm gonna
the
end
book?
up being drowned in mountain.
Where's the book? How tall are you again?
3 feet?
3 feet.
More.
I will need someone to get the dimension calculator because I don't know if a certain fluid ounces will consume a 3 foot square block. Only joking, I'm trolling you guys today.
How much would the stick weigh? Because
It's just a stick, less than a pound.
oh, fuck.
It's just a stick. I'll just say you've just put it in your pocket and there is no change to your weight. Just make a note on your notes that you've got a stick.
I did, yeah, cool. So, I mean, £1 wouldn't have made me.
No. It wouldn't make a difference, no.
I'm still unencumbered with a new scimitar, longsword, and short sword, so I'll just add £1 for the stick, because
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
No, okay, fair enough.
Okay. There it is. Right. Nothing seems to happen. Thinking about coffee or tea.
Can I see if the jug has any arcana to it?
Yes, roll an yeah, that would be Arcana check. Yes, roll an Arcana check.
Oh, that's a 9.
You with a 9, there may be something, maybe not, considering you are surrounded by other things of possible magical importance, including the necklace that is radiating a strong magical energy as it is. It may be emanating or maybe masking something. That's how much you get on a 9.
Can I just ask Nyx to think of water just to see what would happen?
Huh?
Think of water, see what would happen.
I put the jug onto the floor, and then I start thinking about water.
As soon as you put it down and think about water, nothing happens.
Fuck! I was kind of hoping.
You pick it back up, and this is all to test you guys. This is all to test you.
I was kind of hoping it was one of them magical jugs that just refills from whatever the user wants. Okay.
Even if it was one, we won't let you get as much alcohol as you want.
But if I had as much alcohol as I wanted, I'd always be drunk and never be hungover. Big brain.
No, you would die of alcohol poisoning, you big brain.
That's in the future. I'm thinking about now. I'm thinking about how much I can consume now.
But think of the long-term effect.
I've got 50 gold, 608 silver, 10 copper. I'm already getting fucked up at the next town we go to.
Okay.
Just as long as you aren't drunk 24/7.
As you three are discussing about the ways around alcoholism, you have Blazor and Earthfall just laughing and their cackling echoing around the whole room.
I didn't say I was laughing.
I said I was.
Oh, sorry. With Blazor laughing.
My character at the minute is disgusted that them two robbed a grave.
We
I never robbed a grave though.
He did. I didn't touch anything in the grave. I just saw a
was
book
your
and felt great
idea.
that he could take it. It was my idea, but you were the one that lifted up the.
I helped you.
And then took like fucking 12 HP from me, so I do believe it's all your fault.
Well, I gave you an option to leave the room so that you wouldn't get slammed against the wall.
I didn't know that I was about to get 50 gold, and you said I was about to get a free beer, so...
Yeah.
I didn't know at this point that I was going to be a rich bitch.
Still your own fault.
Well, you were trying to do something that was, at the time, making sense. So...
Thor, I'm sorry. Please love me again.
I ship it.
I shake my head and walk out the room.
Oh, fuck's sake.
So you're now going out of the room, out of the altar room, and then back in the corridor into the front room. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, good to know. Right, so... So you're now holding the jug. There is still a set of armor. Are you happy to leave a set of armor and a longbow?
Yeah, I can't use longbow anyways.
I mean, you can sell it. That's why I took the weapons.
I would say...
love to carry him, but I'm kind of wimpy, so I can't do anything.
I would say now you've successfully mended the flute, so now put one flute in your inventory.
Woohoo! You have a flute.
Yay!
You can play music now. Unless it's cursed.
I just do until we all die.
Okay. Right, so...
Yeah, a longbow would be bigger than me. So, no, I'm not...
Okay.
I'm assuming it's
Try and
just
carry
regular.
that.
All right, as you all are discussing, you can start to notice that the light seems to change from the dimmering flame that is from the torch. You notice that the light is still keeping, as the sun is now about to reach the horizon, and you start to notice the colors in the sky changing.
So it's
It's
starting.
more.
Oh, the horizon. There was something about a horizon that we needed to wait for. Wasn't it? We needed to wait for the horizon to come up.
I think it
And
was
then
one of the ideas to wait for the horizon to come up and see what happens in the altar.
Yeah, something like that. I just remember that was something that we needed to wait for, and obviously now it's happening. I assume we'd just wait around the altar to see what happens.
I said we go to the altar. Yeah.
Okay. So you're now approaching the altar. Blazor is standing in the distance, and Earthor nowhere to be seen. As you... Okay. As you all notice, the sun now piercing through one of the holes of the roof, reaching to the tip of the altar. Nothing happens.
Fuck, we really do need a weapon to put on it, or at least something to put on it.
Well, that was disappointing. Yeah. Hmm.
So there was other tombs in there, but there were no seams to open the other tombs.
That is correct.
But it's not impossible to take off to crack them open.
I would say with Cray and Nyx doing an investigation, there is no seams. There seems to be no crack, as it seems to be solid stone.
Are you seriously?
And if it wasn't, the thunder wave would have knocked the lids open.
I was just making sure that I couldn't then.
Okay.
Look in there and see if there was
what are
a
you going to
weapon.
say, Nyx?
Was he seriously considering going back downstairs to do more grave robbing?
No.
Well, to be fair, we're not grave robbing. We're not the first ones here.
Yeah. We were just making sure that everything was there, but it's not.
So somebody already robbed it before us.
Oh, we just took a book. Well, I say we Cray
Well, it's important.
took it.
Michael, while this is happening, can I be resting in whatever room I'm in?
You are in a short rest, yeah.
I really can't think of anything.
I'm collecting all the historic information that I can about this place. Well, at this point, I'm not the newest here, but I still want to know as much as I can about this place, and this ritualistic cult is really intriguing me. That's why I took the book.
No one's picked up anything that could fit in the holster, right? Maybe not the wonky stick. That's just reaching way too far.
Try it.
Yeah, I mean, I can try and put the stick on the altar.
Wait, we had a stick and there was also a sword, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Long sword and great sword.
There you go. Try all of them.
We did, but none of them worked because I had a scimitar, and then I just mentioned that maybe the long sword would, and Krasny said no.
Okay. Right, as you are trying to figure out if a small stick fits into the groove, I would say I'll just save you the benefit of the doubt. If a scimitar wouldn't, I think a stick wouldn't.
I mean, I didn't think so, but Cray was saying, okay,
We must do it for science.
You must begin with trial and failure.
How about if I lay down on the holster just to weigh it down? Would that do anything?
Oh, actually.
considering the holster is like, I would say, an O shape if you make it with your thumb and your index finger. That is how wide the groove is for the thing. A bit larger, I would say a little bit larger than that. So if you're trying to rest your body onto two little ingots, you're going to have a sharp little two-prong indent into the back of your body.
I mean, it's worth a try, even
Yeah,
if it does
okay,
hurt
yeah.
a little.
Alright, so you attempt to, acting like a weird individual, trying to fit a body inside a groove or a mount for a weapon. Nothing happens apart from you getting really dusty and dirty.
Well, it was worth a try.
Okay.
Cray, you're the brains. Think of something.
Trying. Something must fit in there. Perhaps the weapon isn't here, but needs to fit in there. Somebody took it before. We know that that this place was searched for before us. We're not the first here. So,
Well,
could it be possible that anybody who got before us?
No, it's not fucking Guinevere or whatever the fuck the hammer's name is. It can't be that, could it? Maybe I'm just shooting way too far in the dark, but I don't know.
I mean, any trials that we do won't be like nothing bad will happen to us. So we might as well try.
Well, I mean, the fucking tavern owner keeps it, so
True.
we'd get our ass kicked, or he'd at least try and kick our ass before we fucking chopped him down. I'm absolutely lost. I don't know what it could be. I think we'd just have to. I don't know.
So when Marcus tried to hang on those two things, nothing happened.
It was the mounts are embedded in the stonework, so he was just trying to rest on the mount.
They're just permanently fixed. They don't move.
Permanently fixed, yeah, permanently fixed inside the stone. As I said before, it was. I will just let you all know. I believe this was mentioned that when you first approached it without tampering it with a dissected or owlbear head and other weapons and trying to brush the dust off to see if there was any engravings on it, there was a faint dust line as something was there a long time ago but was moved. I believe I can remember saying something like that a couple of sessions ago. So something was there, but it's not anymore. So it's more of a rest, but I will say it's a mount because it is technically mounting on something.
May it be that we're chasing something non-existent? Maybe it's not even a switch. Maybe you just hanged up a weapon, but somebody took it.
Well, I'd safely assume that because of how descriptive Crazy was about the fact that the arms were taken along with possibly something, that possibly something was what was meant to be in the holster.
True.
So maybe we'd have to find that's possibly something from whoever took it. I don't know.
I think it's safe to say that we need to figure out where the weapon went before we can return here.
I'd safely assume that we've completely searched this place. There's absolutely nothing that could be hiding in any crack or crevice.
I agree. I think we need to go.
I suppose the best thing we could do is leave for now and think it over.
Yep.
Okay. As you have been spending vigorous amount of time debating, theorizing, strategizing, seeing what mysteries or what potential mysteries this place still has after uncovering some of its mysteries, with your faces still filled with confusion and questions. It's the sun's getting more brighter as it's now fully approached dawn time, so I would say around about 5:30 leading to 6 a.m. All this time I would say that Blazer just watching. Blazer's done a short rest. Earthall has performed a short rest. Definitely. Also, I would say all of you have performed a short rest after you've been just like motionless but still trying to figure out on what to do. As
do I now only need like 2.5 hours for a long rest?
No, it will have to be a solid segment of rest. If you want to,
but how long have I been resting? 'Cause I'm not awake yet.
I would say only a couple of hours. Only a couple of hours. If you need to perform a long rest, it needs to be solid.
So, I left the room as the sun came up.
Yeah.
And then I started resting, and now it's 5 or 6 hours later, and I've only.
No, it's about 3 because I said it's about 3 o'clock, and then 5:36, so about 2.5, 3 hours.
Okay.
Because if you need to perform a long rest, it has to be around 7 hours.
Can I not just stay asleep for the rest of the time then?
Well, we'd leave you behind.
I'm fine with that.
I mean, after all of this, we might as well have a small rest.
I've just used a cast spell and a potion to heal myself up just in case we find another fight, just for us to have a long rest anyway.
Well, true.
Well, if all of you want to confirm with yourselves and separated in different rooms or compartments that you want to perform a long rest, you can do. And I would have said that you two were on the first watch, between 2:30, up until about, I would say about 5:30, 6, and so I would say if you want to perform a long rest, it will be about the mid parts, the late-ish morning, so about 8 or 9 if you would like to. I will only allow it this time because you need to start organizing and coordinating your rests, and just don't take a rest because you're bored or you don't want to do anything, or you just don't want to if there's nothing you want to do. Okay?
Alright, I won't take the rest then.
We can head to the play. Wait, do we know where this lovely gentleman would like to meet us to hand over this?
Well, no, because he didn't say, so that's what we've been theorizing for the past fucking 100 episodes. Because we didn't actually get that information off him. We were, I mean, at least I was thinking that he was going to meet us in the tavern, but obviously we've been kicked out. So I don't know what's going on there.
Considering he was watching us, I think he knows that we were kicked out, so he wouldn't schedule a meeting in the same place.
I mean, we could always go back to the tavern, and considering I'm fucking loaded, I could try and bribe the tavern keeper.
Think that might work?
I could always chuck him like 100 silver. Like, that would get his motors going. He would love us after that.
Let's try heading in the general direction. Perhaps. Nix, in the message that you heard, was there any location or any sense of location?
No, it said it's about damn time that you found it. Make sure you bring it back quickly. Chop chop.
Well, bring it back.
Yeah,
I assume
just-
back to where we met him. So I think it's safe to assume we should head back.
I just said head back. You
So-
bring it back.
Did this dude want the jewelry? Oh, I thought he wanted like a sphere of some sort, or is my brain just making connections where it shouldn't be making connections?
Go from the town to the tower to the temple, get the treasure.
Yeah,
So maybe it is
we're
the-
going for a temple for a god, and we're doing it for his boss.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we've just recovered a necklace with, from what we can tell, immense arcane power.
Well, I mean, we could always try and go back with the necklace just to make sure that's what he wants. If not, then we could always come back, I suppose.
I have an idea. I have to confirm it. Crazy. What if I create a homunculus servant on this gem inside the necklace? Would it work?
Didn't you have that message thing, cantrip?
Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah. Could you use that?
That's true. Let's try it. We know the gentleman. We can try and ask him. I want to try and message to whoever hired us. We don't know what's his name.
Our message is only a person that you've. Pardon?
It was Aragon, wasn't it?
Right. A message can be cast on a person that you have encountered at least once, even if it's for a short, brief period. So, yeah, you can successfully send a message. What would you like to say? And you have a maximum of 25 words.
25 words. Oh.
What do you want? Where are we meeting you?
Item recovered. Name a location.
Oh, there you go. That works too.
That works too. The message is still active.
I love you.
Hong Kong. Send.
Send. Okay. All right. After a brief pause and silence, a reply. Ah, I must have forgotten. I didn't think you would make it that far. Report back to me at the tavern. Chop chop, honk honk, wink wink. And that's the message.
Well, it seems like that lovely gentleman wants to meet us at the tavern.
Did he say anything else?
No, just said that we should hurry, and that he forgotten about naming a place to meet us afterwards because he didn't think that we'd survive.
Well, if we have to go to the tavern, I guess we have to. Oh no! Oh, what a disgusting turn of events. Let's go to
What
the
a shame.
tavern.
You gotta go to drink and all.
Are you sure that the tavern keep would even allow you to stay there that
I will
long?
bribe him. I have money now. I'm loaded.
Yeah, but I feel like he's a gentleman of principle, so he might not even accept the bribe. But I mean, we
don't
can
know
try.
until we try.
All right. I say then we go to head back to the tavern where we met him.
Okay. Everyone is happy with the course of action. They do not want to do anything else.
Was
No.
there anything else we were supposed to do before we
I don't know. You tell me.
I mean, there was that thing with the holster, but if the jewelry is what he wants, there's no point in dwelling on
we
it,
don't know
considering
if
we've
it
checked
was the
everything.
jewelry he wanted. Roy just said item retrieved. He never specified what it was.
But because this thing with the fucking...
What if
The
the
weapon
barkeeper's the guy's boss?
Hmm. Hmm.
How long would it take to get from this place back to town?
It took you a good 5 to 6 hours, and that is in consideration that you weren't familiar with the terrain and the course, and you came across a wave of a goblin hunting party on your way.
Okay. Well, if we go back, it's not going to kill us if we have to come back here, I suppose. But that's if everyone is okay with going back to the town to see if this jewelry is what he wanted.
Yeah, I say we should head back. We've recovered a lot from this place.
Okay.
We need to communicate with him.
Right. As you begin to retrace your steps back through the broken stone path leading back into the forest, back to the opening where you're on the back side of the broken tower, as you all go through. I need to know everyone's passive perception, please.
Oh god, where do I find that? What's that? Where's that?
12.
12. Earthall, Blazel.
How do you see your passive perception?
It's on senses.
Oh, there it is, 11.
11.
Wait, oh yeah. Perception, yeah, mine's 12.
Blazel. Blazel.
Yeah, passive perception.
Yes, please.
13.
13. Right, okay. I would...
Take that's what I'm looking at.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's correct. As you see, as you start to go walking past the broken tower, you notice a massive set of tracks made of black powder leading through around. It seems that whatever stepped through this has done a lot of tracks around the area.
Oh no.
Oh, I wanted to go back to the tavern, and now we need to follow the footsteps.
What do you do?
we notice the gunpowder?
As far as you know, it is of a black powdery substance. If you want to retrace the tracks yourself, you can.
Can we break the line of gunpowder? Like, just basically, like, push it away so that there is just a hole between them. The
Well,
lines.
yeah, can do.
I want to do that.
Okay. You do it. Nothing changes. Nothing happens. You just pushed a fresh print of black powder.
Because I fear that whoever does that, that's a line of a fuse. There's something wrong here.
My condition triggered. I reworded it wrong. I meant to say prints, like tracks of black powder, not tracks made
So
of.
just in case.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we don't have another confusion problem. But yeah. So you break through the print of this made of black powder. Nothing seems to change. But however, as soon as you start to look around, you notice you notice something's missing, but it's not quite on the tip of your tongue.
Can I investigate and
Barbara?
to see what's missing?
Yeah, you can.
Barbara's way back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
way back. What is? Yeah, investigation check, please.
Okay. So I go brain dead for a second. Get a 6.
All right, with a 6, you notice it is a lovely day outside.
I smell burning toast.
So I also see the prints.
You see the prints.
Can I sense anything?
I would say with a sense, roll a survival check.
And that's a 19.
Alright, with a 19,
Jesus
you can
Christ.
see the tracks are leading back into the center of the broken tower. You can see the intensity of the depthness of each of the prints seems to get stronger as you retrace it back to there, but it seems to lead off into like multiple branches as it seems to branch off into certain other areas around. As you see that with a 19, there is not one set but multiple. So what do you do with that
I
information?
say we break all the tracks. Just in case. I don't trust gunpowder like that.
Well, he said black powder. It might not be gunpowder. It could be fucking anything. It doesn't have to be gunpowder.
Did I sense anything about the powder, or do I have to investigate the powder? Like smell it or something?
I would say you will have to investigate the powder specifically, yeah.
I remember the tower is where we found the barrel full of gunpowder, wasn't it?
Yes, it is.
Well,
Yeah, back where Barbara is.
Barbara.
Barbara!
Okay, with an 11, I would say after a 19, it's just confirming your theory that this may be the same stuff you have come across earlier in your travels.
Oh, okay, so you get gunpowder.
I think it might be the gunpowder.
More than likely. I don't think we've come across any other black powder, so it's probably gunpowder.
Okay. Alright. What are you two doing, Earthfall and Blazor?
Nothing.
Nothing? Just standing idle? Okay.
Yeah, just standing idle.
Standing idle? Right. No worries. Okay. So, are you continuing forward after breaking all the tracks when you were approaching them? Or are you going to investigate the source?
I mean, in character, I'd want to push everyone to go back to the tavern, but considering it'd probably be
Do what you think your character would do. That is the best way to roleplay this. Is do what you think you would do as your character.
Well, in that case, I'd like to suggest that we go back to the tavern either way, even though it would probably be a 4v1.
When did the tracks start that we saw?
You seem to, when you've like come around the back of the tower, because you went past it to follow up to the building. So you're like in a reverse. You're retracing your steps, and you see a lot of footprints forming coming out of the passageway leading into the broken tower entrance.
I think we need to see where these tracks are going. I don't want to get backstabbed while we get back to the thing.
How big are the steps or prints?
You will need to roll a survival check on that one.
14.
14. Most of it seems to be of average size. I would say no bigger than I would say as big as your head, Nyx.
Oh, super.
But there is one set which is vastly larger. One huge print. I would say it's at least 5 to 10 times the size. You only see a couple, but it seems to only go in one direction, and that actually doesn't go back towards the point of Wood Point. actually leads off to the left, further deep inside the woods.
Can I just start walking towards the tavern?
Yes, you can.
Cool.
I shall follow on because
I need to offload some stuff. There's some stuff that I don't want to throw away. Like I have a 10 pound of rope.
your carrying capacity is your strength score multiplied by 15. Really?
But that's the maximum.
That's the maximum. That if you reach your maximum, you are heavily encumbered. So
So that's 195 pounds.
yeah, but the
Yeah.
thing is, your movement speed will be about 5 feet because you're technically like a sack boy, just carrying everything with you.
Well, I've got about half of Cray's weight currently, and I'm still encumbered, so I'm
What's your strength?
fucking strong compared to you.
What's your strength?
13.
My carrying capacity
you're strong,
as
then.
3 feet tall, 35 pounds is 165 pounds.
Okay. All right.
Oh my god.
165?
Yep.
All right.
That's my carrying capacity. My push dragon lift capacity is 330.
All right. We are back live, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. My PC had the blue screen of death, so we have had some technical issues getting the stream back up. But I do hope you didn't miss much. We just gone over the price of some very rare rum of 10 gold apiece and 5 gold for the half bottle of rum. What do you want to do?
Okay, so I will buy both the full bottle and the half bottle and take the half bottle and drink it now.
Okay, you will need to mark down 15 gold from your inventory.
Can I ask the bartender just...
Oh, wait, what the fuck?
Okay.
My currency... What have I done? Did I not save it or something? My currency hasn't changed.
You did not add it to your currency pocket.
Did I not? It was like 50 gold and 600 silver. Wasn't
You
it?
lucky I keep it down written on notes, don't
Yeah,
you?
it is 50 gold and 600 silver.
Yeah, 50 gold, 600 silver, yes.
Boy, that's a lot.
Okay, so how much gold? 15.
15, 1-5, yep.
Okay, so that's that gone, and then I'd assumed it'd be a custom, or is there?
No, you can... Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's no results found for manage equipment.
That's fine.
Something. So
That's fine.
customize.
That's fine because I got a funny feeling you're going to drink it all anyway in the session, so...
Well, I mean, I'm drinking the half bottle of rum now during the time that we're in the tavern. We'll see what happens with the full bottle of rum.
Okay. Alright. Okay, so as Cray witnesses you instantly with a gasp of enjoyment as you grab this bottle with both hands and you like suck it like a baby bottle and just keep sucking the life out of that bottle, the half bottle contents. The taste is very sharp, very refined, very oak and smoky flavored. It's a very good tasting bottle of rum. Quite on the better side that you have had in a while. It's definitely worth its price. At this point,
if you could you give me like a percentage, like considering the bottle of rum that I have right next to me in real life is 37.5? Could you give me like a percentage of?
I would say roughly 35 to 37.5 is quite a strong concentration.
Okay, cool.
As you consume this bottle like instantly, like near instant, you are immediately considered intoxicated.
That's pretty fair. All right.
Okay. As you say, Nix?
At this point, have I reached the tavern yet?
With Angrish pace, shortly after Blazel and Urthor, yes, you have all approached. As soon as Blazel and Urthor walk through the doorway, you are immediately greeted with some face of not of pleasure as the barkeep notices you and remembers you and goes, "Oh, fuck's sake.
The party's back, baby.
I completely ignore him and then head over to the seat where the guy was sitting before.
Alright, so you immediately take a right and go into the circular table and you sit there in the corner.
I want to request a cup of coffee from the barkeep.
You what?
Coffee? You know.
My good sir, I don't know where you are from. This is a tavern. I sell
Drinks.
I serve drinks of alcoholic nature where people come and get drunk and be merry. If you want a coffee, there is a tea room place, not here.
I'd like to interject before everything's going on and say, since I've just drunk this half a bottle of rum and I'm keeping this rum for later just in case I feel something while I've got a lot of money, could I have an ale, please?
Oh, yeah.
As he tries to translate, because your speech is slightly slurred from drinking a heavy amount of rum straight away, your speech is a little bit slurred, but he depicts of what you're saying as you're going, I would like to do, buy ale. His response is,
no.
if you got the money, fine.
How much?
You're not going to throw up again, are you?
No promises, but I can reimburse you.
Five silver.
I will buy a pint of ale.
You buy a pint of ale, right? He grabs a big giant jug. As such, a big flask. Not flask. A tankard? Would it be a tankard? A large... Yeah, a tankard. Thank you. A large tankard tip filled to the brim of ale with a little bit of bubble frothing off the end of it as it seems to be a fresh batch. As it's poured out for you, straight to your hand. Hands out, ready for the money again.
Yes, I shall give him the 5 silver.
Alright, mark another 5 silver, as now you've got a large tankard of ale on your possession and a full bottle of quite expensive rum in your possession.
Yes, the rum's for later. I'm going to chug the tankard of ale now.
Okay, you're gonna check. I'm gonna need D&D Beyond for this shit. Right, so yeah, you start to chug down your tankard. Is anyone? Nix just now walks in as you're about to now chug onto this tankard. Notices.
I'm turning around and I'm walking outside. I'm pissed off. I'm standing outside. I don't know.
All right. As you storm in, making noise at the doorway, coming in, the panels seem to have fling and make a noise, a banging noise. Everyone's attention draws to you. And seeing everyone and your angry face and Toby's head poking out of the little pouch, it's like, what's going on? You immediately just turn around and storm out, like a sassy woman, typically. No, thinking men and other people know what they've done. As soon as all of you do that, as soon as you turn around, Nix, you accidentally bump into someone.
Wow.
As you bump into this person, you come across a very tall, slender man wrapped in a very heavy, long black cloak, and from your memories is the person that has hired you before.
Very quickly, you did say that I was very intoxicated, right?
You are extremely intoxicated, and I'm waiting for the D&D Beyond app to appear out.
Just making sure, just so I know what I'm going to say.
Okay. As all this is happening, you've now bumped into this person, Nix. His instant reply is, "Oh, I didn't see you there. Must have difficulty being that small."
I'm kicking him in the shin and I'm walking. Good.
Okay. Roll. Now this is going to be interesting to see how this works.
That's an unarmed strike.
Yeah, unarmed strike. Go roll for an attack.
Stab him in the ankle.
12. No, 13.
13.
300 damage.
13, I would say he was not noticing. That would have been... Technically, that would have been a sneak attack because he wasn't aware. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I would...
Do I roll for the sneak attack?
Nah. Pretty much you have now caused a very heavy bruise on his shin as he, like, leaps up with one leg like an absolute searing pain. It's like, ah, you mother... And as you storm off. And he immediately replies to you, Nix. I will get to you in a sec, Marcus. He immediately replies to you. Hold on for a sec, my little gnomish friend. I believe you have something that I want.
Yeah, unless you're gonna pay for it, you ain't getting it back. So fuck off! And I slammed the door behind me.
Oh, you were in, like, as soon as you exited the doorway, he was, like, outside.
Well,
So-
then I flip him off instead.
Yeah, you flip him off as you walk off. As he tries to do, suddenly you hit an invisible wall. And as soon as you hit an invisible wall, with a bit of confusion and a little bit of a face imprint as you've just landed straight into this invisible wall, we're going to end on that for tonight's session, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, spicy.
Yeah, she's not happy at all.
No, she is not happy. Left it a little bit of an unknown ending. What will happen, ladies and gentlemen?
Destruction.
Yeah,
Everyone's gonna die.
Everyone's gonna die. Well, that's what you get for kicking some mysterious figure in the shins.
Well, it was his fault.
Yeah, he bumped into me first. I just retaliated. And he called me small.
Exactly. But yeah, so we will be ending it on that for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you everybody so much for watching. These videos are posted on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/crazymikegaming, every Wednesday around midday, mid-afternoonish, between 12 and 3 p.m. GMT. I would advise watching them because there are bits that are missed during the week, during the weekly recaps before we commence the next session. So if you want to get to grips on what has happened so far, I suggest you do, because there are bits missed and people do fail to see the details on certain things. Not saying who. But yeah, so I hope you have enjoyed. Thank you all so much for watching. From all of us to you, we love you all. Stay safe, stay crazy, and what will we do next? Catch you all next week. Bye bye.